Ladies and gentlemen, shit's about to hit the fan.
If you didn't already see, Colby Covington and Ian Garry are going back and forth on social media with the most pro wrestling promo-esque callouts that I've seen in MMA in a while. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, oh, don't talk about that fake shit, but the similarities between the two sports are much closer than Dana White thinks. If you haven't already seen Colby Covington's video, check this out.
Greetings, nerds and virgins. It's America's champ, the people's champ, Donald Trump's favorite fighter. We're in beautiful sunny South Florida. Most people, they work 60 years just to get a taste of the good life. This is what I live every day. We just shot 18 holes at Trump International, West Palm Beach. Now we're out here selling on 7 figures and salty nerd tears. Usually when you're out here, it's all about fishing. Everybody knows when you're going fishing, it's important to have the right bait. So let me teach you all a lesson about how you bait someone. Ian Garry, you translucent cuck. You wanted my attention? Now you got it. Everybody knows why you want to fight me, Ian. I'm the biggest star in the division. It's big city, bright lights, and the most attention and eyes you're ever going to have on you when it fight. But everybody knows, Ian, you missed your chance. You had your chance in December to step on the same stage as me and have a microphone and say whatever you want to say to me. But you were scared. You were scared of what I was going to say to you, and you got the sniffles, and you cried your way out. That was just a taste of what I could do to you, Ian. All I did was ask the 5,000 people in attendance how many people banged your wife. It's not my fault every single one of them rose their hand. If you're scared of that, Ian, if you're scared of words, what do you think it's going to be like when you step in a steel cage with chaos? You just went life and death with a guy that does this part-time and is a busboy at Outback. Dude serves bloomin' onions for a living, and you went to a split decision with that guy? Now you want Donald Trump's favorite fighter? That's a big step up in competition, Junior. You're biting off more than you can chew. You know what? I'm a giving man. I'm a kind man. I like to give everyone a chance. So everybody knows, Ian, what's in it for you. But what's in it for me? Tell me, why do I gotta go down in the rankings to fight some Casper the Ghost looking Irish kid who has a gold digging wife? Let me teach you the art of the deal, Ian. Let's come to a compromise. If you can meet these 3 stipulations, we gotta fight. Stipulation number 1, you and that gold digging whore gotta turn your Instagram comments back on. And if you turn them off before the fight, you forfeit the fight. If you turn them off during fight week or after I beat your ass, you forfeit your purse. Stipulation number 2, Ian, we've heard you cry and beg on your knees, but we all know that you're not the boss and you don't wear the pants in the relationship. Layla, you got 60 seconds to convince me and the people why this fight needs to happen. So put your husband in the corner, get on your hands and knees, and beg. Now for stipulation number 3, my personal favorite. As you all might have noticed, something's been missing from my MyBookie promos lately. That's because I've been saving that spot for a special someone. Layla, you want to be a star? You want the spotlight? I got it for you, sweetie. You want your 15 seconds of fame, Layla? I'll give you your 15 seconds of fame right here for America's Pick of the Week. After I beat your husband, because that's a foregone conclusion, I will beat him. He's going to sit in the corner just like he does with all that cuck stuff you guys do, and he's going to watch while you get your 15 seconds of fame. Ball's in your court now, cuck boy. I'll have my lawyers draft up the papers. You got 24 hours to respond. We'll see if you're about that life.
I don't know about you guys, but the wife stuff's getting old. Like, y'all really just mad because Layla's fine as fuck. And if you say otherwise... Ha! Gay! If I had to grade Colby's video, I'd probably say... Mid! But I'll say this, the dude is always in character. And if I'm not mistaken, Colby Covington showed up in TNA a while back. So the dude has been studying pro wrestling and bringing it over to the UFC for quite some time. But anyways, Ian Garry finally responds, and at first he puts out this really quick video where he's basically saying, like, you don't tell me when I can respond, I'll respond when I want to. Which is funny because hours later he ended up responding with this.
Listen here, Colby Chaos Covington. You are in no position to tell me what I should be doing in life. You'll do as you're told. And down! And down! And down! You gave me 3 stipulations, all of which had nothing to do about fighting, but we're all talking about my wife.
Layla, get on your hands and knees and beg.
I don't know how you were raised, but women aren't property and my wife definitely ain't no trophy. You should be focusing on me. I'm the one who's in that octagon with you. I'm the one who's going to punch a hole in your head. So stop swerving me and keep Layla's name out your mouth.
How many of you guys have fucked Ian Garry's wife?
You're not America's favorite fighter. What you are is a peak underperformer. You're the only person in UFC history to lose 3 world title fights, and you haven't got a single win against anybody in the top 15 right now. So Colby, why should I fight you? I can think of one reason. I challenge you to an I quit match where one of us has to say, I quit. I quit. And whoever says the words I quit has to retire. Gloves off, center of the octagon, sayonara, my friend. I'm going to be the final chapter in your legacy of failure. I am going to rid the UFC of Colby Covington for good. And I'm going to make MMA great again.
I don't know where Ian Garry's been taking promo class, but I gotta give credit where it's due. He killed that. And an I quit match, I mean, come on, that's genius. But it kind of seemed like he also put a little spin to it, and it was like loser retires right then and there. Could you imagine? And I think what makes this even more epic is Ian Garry released his 2024 hit list, and it included Jeff Neal, Colby Covington, and then Leon Edwards. Another thing he took from pro wrestling. Not that any of you care, but when Cody Rhodes left the WWE, he ended up putting out a list of all the indie wrestlers that he was going to wrestle, ended up causing a ton of buzz over social media and really kickstarted his indie run. So yeah, I'm loving this shit, especially because I watch both. But let me know what you guys think. Who had the better promo, Colby Covington or Ian Garry? If you guys haven't already, hit that like button and that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Deuces.